This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1.
Yeah!
Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trevette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. A Herculean effort. Be fruitful and multiply. Thomas Paine said, "What's the word?" Celebrity AKA. And state mottos. All right, let's get back into this. Player 1 has control of the board. This wife of Zeus sent 2 serpents to kill Hercules as a baby. He strangled them. Yes, Player 1? Correct. Please pick again, Player 1. Here's Sarah with the clue.
As one of his labors, Hercules had to dog-nap this 3-headed beast from Hades.
It's Player 1. Right. Player 1, choose again. Hercules joined this husband of Medea for a journey aboard the Argo. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yep. Player 1, you pick again. Hercules literally took the weight of the world off his shoulders when he needed help with some golden apples. Player 1? You got it. Player 1, Hercules had to wrestle with one of these creatures that fathered the Minotaur. Okay, Player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Multiply 5 times 5 times 5 to get this. It's Player 2. That's it. Where do we begin? It's 3 times 4 times 5 times 6. It's Player 1. Good. All right, let's get... It's negative 10 times 6 times negative 9. Player 1? Good for you. Select again. 17 times 2 times 6 equals this. It's Player 2. Yep. Player 2. 33 times 33 equals this. Player 1? Hey, you're right. Player 1, where do we start? The crisis number 1 begins. These are the times that try men's these. Okay, Player 3. You are correct. All right, the fate of Charles I hath only made these individuals more subtle, not more just. Okay, Player 1. Right. Player 1. No man was a warmer wisher for reconciliation than myself, before the fatal 19th of this month, 1775. Yes, Player 1? Good. Player 1. In The Rights of Man in 1791, Paine wrote, "The cause of the rebellion in this country is that of the whole world." Let's hear it, Player 3. That's right. Way to go. Player 3. This basic document is the property of a nation and not of those who exercise the government. Let's hear it, Player 2. That's right. Way to go. Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. On a snail, an onomatophore is a stalk with this at the end. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1. If you set some Chinese punk on fire, it's because Chinese punk is this, from the Latin for set on fire. Yes, Player 2. Correct. Player 2. A shako is a stiff, cylindrical one of these worn by soldiers. Player 2. Correct. Please pick again. It's the medium on which you're traveling if you're in a hoy. Player 1. Right you are. Player 1. It's the Daily Double. And you're in the lead now. What are you going to wager? And the Daily Double clue. If you've got quinsy, also known as tonsillitis, you've got swelling in this part of your body. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. Player 1, back to you for our Destiny Hope Cyrus, Billy Ray's kid and star of TV's Hannah Montana, now goes by this first name. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yes. Where do we begin? It's the real last name of Nicolas Cage and of his famous uncle. It's Player 3. You are correct. A lot of clues. When she's got mail, we wonder if it's addressed to Margaret Hyra. Okay, Player 3. That's it. Player 3. Yes, sir. His real name is Reginald Dwight. Let's hear it, Player 2. Right. Player 2. The movie's original Alfie. He was originally named Maurice Micklewhite. Yes, Player 3. Correct. Where do we begin, Player 3? Wyoming. Equal these. It's Player 2. You are correct. Player 2. Nebraska. Equality before the this. Okay, Player 3. That's correct. Where do we begin? Ohio. With God, all things are this. It's Player 3. Hey, you're right. Player 3. North Dakota. Liberty and union, now and forever, one and this. Okay, Player 2. Good for you. Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. Virginia, sic semper this. Yes, player 2. That's it. Player 3 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. Oscars Wilde. U.S. history. Very, very good. Giving you the bird. Myths and legends. And Asian bodies of water. Hey, it's still anyone's game, and player 3, you get to select first. We liked her. We really liked her when this actress won for Places in the Heart in 1985. Yes, player 1? Correct. Player 1? In 1992, proving he could keep up with the younger crowd, he did one-armed push-ups, accepting his City Slickers Oscar. Player 1? You got it. Player 1? Answer. The first of the Daily Doubles. You are in the lead right now. How much? Answer. He's the SNL guy, and you're not, who opened the 1988 show with, "Good evening, Hollywood phonies." He never hosted again. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. You get to pick again, player 1. This American Beauty nominee nearly had a pregnant pause at the 2000 show. She was due with her 4th at any moment. Okay, player 1. Good for you. Player 1. Disney sued the Academy for unflattering use of this character after a 1989 duet with her and Rob Lowe. Okay, player 2. That's right. Way to go. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as we continue. On August 21st, 1959, it became our 50th state. It's player 3. Right. A lot of clues. In 1963, he spoke of his dream that his children would one day not be judged by the color of their skin. It's player 2. Right. Player 2. It's the period from 1920 to 1933 when alcoholic beverages were illegal. Let's hear it, player 2. Good for you. Please pick again. Jimmy?
This U.S. company introduced the first TV dinner in 1954.
Let's hear it, player 3. Correct. Player 3. Stephen Douglas proposed the act that repealed the Missouri Compromise and created Kansas and this territory. Okay, player 1. You are correct. Player 1, you start. Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound. It's player 2. Correct. Player 2, you start. These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967. Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. Okay, let's get back in. Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s. Player 1? Hey, you're right. Player 1. Tidal Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book. Player 2. Correct. Player 2. Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. It's Player 3. You got it. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3. Also known as a red bird and protected by law, this bird may have up to 4 broods from April to August each year. It's Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1. The ruby-throated one of these can migrate 500 miles while burning off only slightly more than 1 gram of fat. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yeah! Good. Player 2. Pochards, perching, stiff-tailed, and dabbling are types of these birds. Okay, Player 2. Right. Player 2. There are about 60 species of this wading bird. Asia has a purple one, and America, a great blue one. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct. Where do we begin, Player 1? Answer? The second daily double. You are in first place. How much are you going to wager, Player 1? And the clue. The gray type of this bird was introduced to North America in 1889. Come on, get happy. Congratulations, you're still in first, Player 1. Player 1, choose again. The earliest ballads of this outlaw say that his activities took place in South Yorkshire, not Nottinghamshire. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yeah, good. Player 2. In some legends, it's the influence of the full moon that changes a man into one of these, also called a lycanthrope. It's Player 3. Yep. Player 3, let's take it over to Jimmy.
According to Norse legend, to learn the secrets of the rune stones, this chief god hung himself from a tree.
It's Player 3. That's correct. Player 3. This steel-driving man beat a steam drill in a race to make a railroad tunnel, but died with his hammer in his hand. Player 2. Good. Player 2. This hero of mythology cleaned the Augean stables by diverting the courses of 2 nearby rivers. Okay, Player 3. Right. Player 3, make a selection, please, as we continue. Also called the Salt Sea, it's actually a large lake between Israel and Jordan. Okay, Player 3. Good. Please pick again. The Sea of Japan splashes against this peninsula that's politically divided into north and south. Yes, Player 2. That's it. Player 2. Leading ports on this gulf include Abadan in Iran and Al-Basra in Iraq. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yes. Player 2. This holy river of India was named for the daughter of the mountain god Himalaya. Yes, Player 3. Yes. And now the $2,000 clue. One of the world's longest rivers, it forms the border between China's Sichuan province and Tibet. Yes, Player 2. Right. Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy after this break. This is the Final Jeopardy category for today. Famous names. So, what's your wager? Here's the clue for you. In the 19th century, he created a new type of reference work, a dictionary named from the Greek for treasury. Let's see your response. With that correct response, you will gain. And your response? And that correct response will add. And your response? With that correct response, you will gain. Congratulations, Player 1. You are our new champion. So long, everybody.